Here's your daily update. Newsman Dennis Daly offers his take on the events of the day in another daily video blog.
Hi, and thanks again, everybody. When I heard that Andy Griffith had died, I didn't immediately think of Mayberry or Matlock. I thought of my childhood when my dad brought home a comedy record. It was the first time many of us had ever heard Andy Griffith. And boy, playing that record brings back a lot of memories.
What I seen was this whole raft of people a-setting on these two banks and a-looking at one another across this pretty little green cow pasture.
It was called What It Was Football, and it was from an era way before Andy's appearances on television, when he was a kind of stand-up comedian and folksy singer.
And I don't know, friends, to this day what it was that there's a-doing down there, but I have studied about it. And I think that it's some kindly of a contest where they see which bunchful of them men can take that pumpkin and run from one end of that cow pasture to the other without either getting knocked down or stepping in something.
He would later be discovered by Hollywood and by Broadway, and finally by television. Those two great series that, in a way, at least the first one, became an icon in American society and went on years later as Mayberry even without him. There was that great reunion movie when the living cast members came back together. But, along the way, Andy Griffith did a lot of other things. His squeaky clean persona meant that he put out a lot of gospel albums.
I may have doubts and fears, my eyes be filled with tears, but Jesus is a friend who watches day and night.
Andy Griffith wasn't the greatest singer in the world, but he did have one heck of a personality. And many of us who grew up in the 50s saw a lot of different kinds of Andy Griffith over the years.
You will find a little talk when Jesus makes it right.
I'm Dennis Daly with your Daily News Update.